Have you ever wondered about life-changing encounters? About those inexplicable connections that leave us intrigued and make us question someone's special role in our journey? That's what we're going to talk about today. There's a powerful energy that guides us, connects us, and leads us to people who can have a profound impact on our lives. These connections are not accidental, they are encounters destined to happen, part of a greater plan that we often don't fully understand. In this video, we'll explore the idea of meaningful spiritual connections. We'll dive into the journey of someone who finds themselves questioning the purpose behind a specific encounter, seeking to understand the role of this connection in their life and how it is transforming them emotionally. If you've ever found yourself in a similar situation, if you've ever wondered about the purpose behind a special connection, this video is for you. Join us as we explore the depth and beauty of these encounters and allow ourselves to reflect on the power of love and true connection. Let's get started. An expression of love from her echoes, we cannot force what is eternal. A new energy is emerging, altering her perspective on this connection and reflecting a change in your role in her life. She has categorized you after noticing a pattern in this connection over time. The ups and downs, the uncertainty, this dynamic is unconventional in how you connect. She cannot compare you or this connection to anything she has experienced before, and that influences her interaction with you. Something specific has been revealed about you, leading her to assume this position now. She may not know how to explain it, but you may perceive it through her actions, words, or overall energy. She sees your connection as permanent, but she deals with it differently. Since your paths crossed, she has realized that she has no control over when, where, or how you align in this life. She has started to pay attention to the moments when you meet, both physically and energetically. You align at strange moments, and when you connect, something significant happens, only to separate until the next meeting or until it is necessary to reunite again. This is something she does not fully understand, but she continues to pay attention because she cannot compare it to anything else. If you're wondering how she currently sees you, many things are changing in this area. She recognizes you as someone with a permanent place in her life, but she is confused because you seem to appear only at specific moments, always with a powerful reason. However, she feels that your connection is in a difficult place to define due to the unique dynamic you share. It's challenging for her to understand why you are a constant presence in her life. There is also a sense of complacency, as if having you in this category is linked to her sense of urgency in some way. She sees you as someone who will always be present in her life, which is directly related to your place in her heart and life. She is in a moment of trying to understand not only the spiritual meaning of you and your connection but also why you are so energetically connected in the way you are. Many things have gone unnoticed, and this connection is wrapped in a heavy energy of restraint. You may be guarding yourself too much in relation to this specific person, and sometimes you may even feel suspicious of her, but that is because of how you continue to connect. This highlights the importance of communication, which may be an area where both of you withdraw. Perhaps you don't realize it, but this affects her much more than she shows. Your energy is perceived as very assertive. Yes, you emit a very expressive energy, which makes it easy for this person to understand your emotions. Your aura reveals a lot about you, whether it's in the tone of your voice, body language, or nonverbal cues. Because of this, it's hard for you to hide what you're feeling. You have a highly expressive aura, and even though you may think she can't perceive it, she actually understands you very well. So, you're connected to someone who is very observant and pays attention to details that you may think are irrelevant. It seems like this connection was shaped so that this person needed to learn to decipher your energy, interpreting your signals, as it seems she got used to you holding back in some way. If this person were frank, she would acknowledge that she also plays a role in this. This only adds to the frustration in your connection. That's why she takes a stance of letting things flow naturally, as the way you connect continues to emerge. This is still very evident in your connection. It's like the elephant in the room that you both don't know how to deal with, but you still feel the magnetic pull that keeps you together. At this stage of your journey, it seems like both of you are starting to look at each other differently, instead of just focusing on the connection as a whole. Especially this person, she has many questions about why your connection is the way it is. She may have never questioned this before, but now all the hidden or unexpressed aspects of your connection are revealing themselves and becoming very real to her. This is a bit distressing for her, but due to the bond you share, she feels the need to investigate further and can't stop thinking about you and the reason why your connection is developing this way. Not in the sense of fear of you or the connection, but because she doesn't fully understand the spiritual significance of it. You are a constant energy in her life, but what confuses her is understanding what in you or in your connection makes things so repetitive. It feels very familiar to her now, as if this connection were a revolving door. Although these moments of alignment are crucial, she is still trying to fully understand their meaning. This is all becoming crucial for this person to deal with what happens when you are apart. She feels like she is literally losing herself in you, and the energy that remains after contact makes her experience intense emotions. Especially because she perceives that you are also feeling things that you cannot express, and both of you are holding back these emotions from each other. This intensifies the connection and strengthens the energetic bond between you. No matter where she is behind the scenes, this person is going through a lot, especially after interactions with you, whether it's an energy exchange, a text message, seeing your photo, or being physically with you. If you wonder about her thoughts when you are apart, this is what she is considering. She feels the need to protect her emotional space because she is afraid to fully open up to you. Even if you are not aware of it, you have become an inconsistent presence in her life, and she wonders if you feel the same way about her. She wonders if that's the only reason why you keep coming closer. She acknowledges that there is something between you, but she also realizes that after each alignment there is a moment of withdrawal, making it harder for her to connect or deepen the relationship. Walking with you next time may make her afraid to explore her emotions deeply for you and face the consequences until the universe aligns you again. She may even start to plan how to present herself when she is in front of you or what to say when she is in your presence. This is causing an emotional imbalance for her, as she is not sure what to expect in the next stage of your connection. This bothers her, as she usually thrives when things are clearly defined, especially in the physical aspect of this connection. She wishes for you to understand her feelings, despite the deep bond between you. She acknowledges that there are important things left unsaid, whether it's the way you align or the lack of opportunities to delve into these encounters. She is going through an emotional roller coaster. Although she may not be verbally expressive, her body language reveals a lot, something that both of you share and intensifies the connection between you. She questions this void in the connection, or perhaps in its entirety, a question that leaves her puzzled. However, her certainty about you is what keeps her connected to you and vice versa. She is feeling a void in several areas of her life, especially emotionally and mentally. She is tired of fragmented experiences and is realizing the significant role that your energy plays in her life. This is leading her to desire a deeper connection to fill the gap between you. When she reflects deeply, she wonders how you see the connection, how you see her exploring the spiritual aspect of it. She has many questions for you about the future of the connection and whether this is how things should be. The energetic imbalance between you, especially on the physical plane, is causing discomfort, as the connection feels heavy and intense even when you are apart. There is a strong universal influence on this connection, where your energies remain intertwined even when distant. She is beginning to perceive this influence significantly and is asking deep questions. These questions are a powerful spiritual process, paving the way for answers from the universe. The energy around this connection is palpable, and you can feel it too. You share a similar emotional process. You are very alike, although both express deep feelings. Even if you are assertive in some areas of life, when you are together, there seems to be an unspoken rule that limits you from addressing certain topics related to the spiritual aspect of the connection. This strong emotional connection is overflowing due to the intensity you both share. Although there is a solid confirmation of who you are to each other, the way you align is causing an energetic imbalance, especially in this person's energy. This person is going through a profound process of reflection on the connection she shares with you. She questions the purpose of this encounter and the role you play in her life. Even though this reflection is intense, she acknowledges the strong universal influence in this connection and is attentive to the signs and moments of alignment between you, which seem to complete a spiritual puzzle. If you identified with this message and it resonated in your heart, share your experience in the comments. Have courage to live this love. Remember, love and true connection are powerful guides on our journey, so have the courage to follow the path your heart desires. Thank you for watching, and until our next encounter.